defining realm of Estolian tradition. Destiny ordained in one's benediction. In the Bendelora, the future proclaimed.
Home of the Keeper, Estolia, 1976.
One of the more humorous aspects of being keeper is the opportunity to teach men who are new to Estolia. Learning how to read the script with the help of their ceilidh was always swift. Invariably, they would begin to comprehend what they were reading, and there would be a moment of self-consciousness. Eroticism enhances many of the capitulos and ensayos. Kings and keepers and their ceilidhs all share their most intimate experiences with anyone who wishes to read their words. This is one of the defining characteristics of Estolia. Many modern scholars believe that this is one of our keys to success. Talking about these things helps Estolian men and women to make deliberate choices about their sexuality and provides them with an open frame of reference rather than one filled with innuendos. Nicodemus, Luciano Zakarian, Capitulo 89.
Dominic looked up when his brother came into his bedroom. He saw his brother's mischievous grin and wondered what his brother had been doing.
I could only get 2.
Gregorio said mysteriously.
Number 80.
He settled onto Dominic's bed and handed him a book.
Get what?
Dominic asked.
I got Capitulo and Ensayo 80.
He responded.
But Dad's library is full of capitulos.
Dominic pointed out. He looked down at the Ensayo in his hands. It was the writings of Fleur Broussard Zakarian, 80th Queen of Estolia.
Have you ever read any?
Gregorio asked him. He had a grin on his face, and one lock of silver blonde hair was obscuring one of his eyes. Dominic snorted.
Capitulos are for acolytes to read.
Check this out.
Gregorio said to him. He opened up the book he was holding, turning pages rapidly until he came to one page in particular. He passed it over to Dominic. Dominic began reading. After he read 3 columns of script, he felt his face turning red and an uncomfortable tightening of his groin. He glanced over at his brother and saw that Gregorio was grinning knowingly. He started to laugh at Dominic's expression.
Is this for real?
Dominic asked, frowning down at the explicit description.
Yeah, all the Capitulos and Ensayos are like that.
2 brothers resigned to a life lived alone. Celibate single lovers forlorn. Sidestepping destiny.
3 days later, the 2 boys were reading together in Dominic's room. Dominic settled his forefinger over one symbol and looked up at his brother.
He abducted her.
Who?
Gregorio asked.
Kedaro, he abducted Fleur.
Dominic flipped back a page and started to read again.
It says here that Kedaro was the only one with Fleur's brother when he died. Do you think he killed him so he could abduct Fleur?
Gregorio was reading next to Dominic by this time, and he said slowly,
I don't think he'd kill anyone who was good. Just pirates and bad guys.
He waited while Dominic turned the page. They both read avidly. Gregorio said,
There, see? She says she loves Kedaro.
Dominic wasn't sure about that. He read through to the end of Fleur's story of abduction and seduction. Was she coerced to remain with Kedaro due to circumstances?
What's the big deal, Dom?
Gregorio asked. Dominic pointed out one of Gregorio's earlier observations.
Why did it bother you to learn that Kedaro had several bedmates before he met Fleur?
He gestured to the capitulo on his brother's pillow. Gregorio got a dark expression on his face.
Every queen of Estolia has been pure, but most of the kings haven't. That's a double standard. Double standards are bad, according to Cousin Raymond.
Dominic's eyes strayed to the words in the Ensayo in front of him.
Abducting is bad too.
Well, I'm not going to sleep around.
Gregorio said suddenly.
I'll be as pure as my ceilidh, and if I don't see an aura, I won't marry at all.
Dominic could barely take his eyes off the symbol in the Ensayo. Abducted. He had to wonder if other queens had been abducted. Was that the typical way they did things? Was it only Fleur's trouble with the language that made her expose what happened all along?
I don't think, Greg, that I'll ever marry. What if deity makes us abduct women when we see their aura? I don't want to ever be like Kedaro.
The two brothers were both lost in their own personal interpretations of the books they were reading.
Two brothers resigned to a life lived alone, celibate and single, lovers forlorn. Two brothers resigned to a life lived alone, celibate and single, lovers forlorn.